When you shoot a picture with a camera, by default, it processes it out and then it creates a file such as JPEG. So that format is actually compressed, and if you're using a professional camera, then you have an option to shoot in RAW format as well. And RAW format has much more details captured to it because it is unprocessed. And RAW photos can be edited in much more detail in Photoshop as well, in Adobe Photoshop Elements. So I'm going to go around over here onto File and go to Open right here. Not Open, but I'm going to go around over here onto File and click on Open Camera Raw. You can see that it's a separate format right here. And then you can go around and choose the file format that you actually shot raw. So I'm just going to go around over here and select this and click on Open. And once I do that, what happens is that it opens up the raw photo editor over here, just like this. So this is the raw photo editor, and this is a picture that is shot by a camera, but it is not processed out from camera. But you can see that now we can use Camera Raw to process it out from right over here. And the Camera Raw format that I'm using is DNZ, which is one raw format, and there are multiple raw formats, and usually raw formats are very heavy in size as well. So now over here you can see that this is the raw editor that opens up when you open up the raw photo in Photoshop. And over here you can see that that you can go around and then click the plus button to navigate around right here, as you can see. So you can go around right here, zoom in, zoom out right here, just like this over here, and then work around with it. So over here on the right side, under basics, you see that there are certain things right here. So under basic, you can see that you can work around with the temperature. You can make it much more warmer or cooler, and it preserves out the detail, which is what raw photo is all about. You can go around, increase this, you can decrease this, and you can see that it changes out the image details without affecting it much. You can go around, change the tint, or you can use the eyedropper tool to take a white balance by taking a sample right here of a gray spot on the picture. You can work around with the exposure and you get the details over here, even with the shadows, as you can see. And you can go around and then decrease out the highlights. That is the bright part of the picture right here. So you can go around, decrease out the exposure right here, and you can see that the details of the clouds are here. You can go around, increase out the shadows over here as well, and work around with the whites. That is the bright part of the image. You can work around with the dark part of the image, work around with the blacks. You can increase and decrease out the clarity of the picture as well, and even work around with vibrance, which means that it'll affect out the weaker parts of the colors right here, and not the ones which already has colors. So you can go around, and then if I were to increase out the vibrance, then it affects the places where the colors are already weak compared to what you know what is already colored. You can work around with the saturation, which brings up and down the tone of the overall image right here. You can work around with the vibrance, as you can see, work around with the saturation, as you can see, just like this, and work around with the basic options. You can also go around and choose different white balance options, such as daylight, such as tungsten right here, according to how you want, and choose whatever you want to apply right here, just like this. And that is how you can work around with the raw image editing basics inside of Camera Raw. And in further videos, we are going to explore out the Camera Raw itself in Adobe Photoshop Elements. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.